guys, what's up? Trey Jane here, and welcome to a tour of my forever world. A few months ago, I saw a TikTok about keeping a Minecraft world forever, and I've definitely attempted to do this in the past. However, each attempt I've kind of left and abandoned. I'm hoping to keep this one for a very long time. And I thought that it would be really fun today to show you around my world and hopefully give you some ideas for yourself. Throughout the video, I'll also be including some pictures of what areas used to originally look like before I modified them, just so you can see the progress that I made. For anyone who's interested in making a forever world or just investing into a Minecraft world, I highly recommend taking pictures as you build. It's really fun to look back on and see how much progress you've made. So let's start by looking at my house. Now, if I can find an old picture of what it used to look like, here it is. I built it based off of a pre-existing structure, so it's definitely not the best thing in this world or the most impressive, but I think it's really cute. And on the outside, I have a little pond. So we walk in, we have the staircase over here. Over here is my little kitchen area with a cute view of my little garden. Here is the living room with these cute little couches. I love this little area. When we come over here, here is the kitchen. This is my favorite room of the house. I think that it came out so cute and I just love this area. Now if we go on upstairs, I'm sure that you can hear them. I have all of my dogs. So you have Cookie, Crumb, Shadow, Bear, Blaze, Kit, Tater Tot, and Thorgy. And this is my little bedroom area. I have my little plushies up here. I think it is so cute, and I have a little Bulbasaur picture. Now this next room of the house, I have no idea what to do with, so it is very hodgepodge. But I have a bunch of my armors over here. I have my armor from the B dimension that I got. Up here, I just put all of the objects that I thought looked cool. You can definitely tell that this room, I got a little confused on what to put in here. We have a pretty nice view of the enchanting tower from over here. Here is all of my tables from the chipped mod. And then just some more basic storage and a beautiful little view of my world. For anyone wondering, the mod pack that I use for this is the Better MC mod pack for fabric. Now finally, if we go on downstairs, we have my favorite cat picture, and this is my chest room. Down here I have a bunch more storage. I have all of my ores. These are all of the shulker boxes that I got from the end. I have the Better End mod installed, which makes the end so much cooler. Over here is my little trophy room, so I have all of the heads except for one, which I believe is the Wither. I'm not entirely sure though. We have all of these statues, and this is my overly big smelting room. I'm not entirely sure what I thought I would do with all of these furnaces, but they're there in case I need them. So when we come out of my house, here is the dock, which you saw in the intro, and we have another little shark plushie over here. This is where I do all of my fishing. Usually I have some boats around here, but they're probably down there somewhere maybe? I'm not entirely sure. They get lost very frequently. We also have this cute little beach area. This is one of my favorite things that I added to the world. It just makes it feel so much more complete. I think it's really adorable. So if we head down this way, over here is my sugarcane farm. So there is a ton of sugarcane over here along the lake. If we continue down this way, here is my barn. This was one of the very first things that I built, and I did use a tutorial in order to build this, which I will link in the description below. On the bottom, I have all of my sheep, and I'm planning on putting some horses in here. However, it's been a while. I have all of my cows on the second floor, and on the top floor is all of my chickens. So if we continue down this path and head over to the parrot, this is my little parrot sanctuary. It is definitely one of my favorite things that I built. I think it is so cute, and I recreated the parrot that LD Shadow Lady built in her wildlife series. Inside we have all of my little parrots. I think that they're so cute, and I tried to make it sort of like a little tower for them. So there's a couple levels, and I also have a bunch of jukeboxes around so that they can dance. To the right of the parrot sanctuary, we have this little magical cave. I'm not entirely sure what I was going for this. I got a bunch of cool saplings and crystals and lily pads while I was in the end, and I didn't really know what to do with them. So for now, we just have this cute little area over here, but I definitely am looking for some ideas of what to build over here. So if you have any, please let me know in the comments below. Now, if we backtrack a little bit this way, this is what I like to call Moo Bloom Alley. This is where I keep all of my Moo Blooms, which are basically cows that have flowers on them, and when they walk, they leave a trail of flowers. This is a perfect way to get a bunch of dye, and each of them has their own personalized little building. This is one of my favorite projects that I worked on for this world, and also one of the first. At the end of Moo Bloom Alley, this is the little hamster pen that I have. Now, my hamsters used to live with me, however, they started eating all of my things. Anytime I would throw anything on the ground or break a block, it would magically go missing because these little guys would eat them. Look how cute they are! I definitely miss living with them, but they were also really annoying. They're so cute though! So I tried to make it look like a hamster cage. I put little pumpkins with cat faces on them. So if we head to the right of the hamster cage, this is where I keep all of my foxes. This is actually a build that I built in my original world that was meant to be my forever world. And it's one of my favorite designs. It is so cute. And inside we have all of my little foxes. Alright, so only one of them has a name, but if you have any names for the other two, please let me know in the comments below. On the other side of the pen, there is a little ladder, and up here is where I keep all of my berries. If we come back down and head this way, here is where I keep my tortoises. So back here we have Dan and we have Phil. Now there used to be a third tortoise named Franklin, however, Franklin magically disappeared, and I think it was one of them. But I have a bunch of bamboo for them, I have some water, and I have a little cave area? I'm not entirely sure what to call it. However, I think it is super cute. It is starting to get dark, so I'm gonna head home and show you the rest in the morning. It is officially the morning, and I decided to bring Tater Tot with us as I showed you around. Back here is the windmill. I think that this is such a cute little area. I still have to connect the path from here to over there, but I think it is so cute back here, and there's a ton of wheat. If we head back here, this is where I have a bunch of decorated heads. I've explored a ton of structures in this world, and they all have a different variety of decorated heads, so I decided to have a little place to collect them. I'm planning on turning this into a little store, but for now, I think that this is a cute temporary solution. If we head to the other side of the windmill, back here is the chunk that I decided to mine out completely. This is a really good project for when you're really bored. Now if we head over to this side of my house, this is what I like to call the magical forest. This is one of my favorite builds. This is the enchanted tower. Now I really love how I decorated the inside. So on the first floor, it's just a bunch of storage. There's not actually anything in here, but I thought it was really cute decoration. On the second floor, I have a little nether wart farm, which I thought was good for like potions and stuff. And if we make our way to the top floor, I have a bunch of enchanted books and also a bunch of like brewing stands and stuff up here. I think it is so cute. And finally, in the top of the tower, this is my enchanting table. I think that this is such a cute little place to keep it, and I love it up here. Now if we head back down, there is one more structure in the enchanted forest, and that is this little house down here. And this is where I craft all of the charms. In this mod pack, there is a mod where you can craft different charms that give you different abilities. Over here is where I keep the book that has all of the information about all the different charms. So for example, this is one of my favorite charms. This one allows crops to grow faster around you while you walk around them. And you need all of these items in order to craft it, and you need to craft them on this table. So I thought it would be cute to build a whole little area dedicated to making these little charms. Now if we make our way out of the enchanted forest, we'll pass this little flower bed, and this is actually where my old crop farm used to be. That's why there's a little scarecrow in the middle of it. In this little clearing, we have a little to-do list. So when I'm really confused on what to build, I come over here and I look at all of the different ideas I have. Usually I end up building something entirely different, but it's really nice to come over here and just get some inspiration. Over here is my most recent project. Now this is completely unfinished. However, this is the little bakery, so I'm planning on decorating the inside with a bunch of seating. I have a little menu up here, and in the back is the kitchen with all of the stuff that I'm going to serve, as well as the ingredients. I'm using all of the sweets from the Farmer's Delight mod, and I think it's just so cute, and I cannot wait for this area to be finished. Now, at the end of the path is one of my all-time favorite builds that I've ever done. If you are like me, you probably grew up on Minecraft YouTube, and personally, my favorite YouTuber was always Aphmau. I always gravitated towards her series Minecraft Diaries, and I thought that it would be a really nice tribute to build her house from Minecraft Diaries in my own survival world. So if we head over to the other side of the lake and to the dock, we have the little wheat farm that was in front of her house, and if we climb up these stairs, I did my best to recreate the inside as accurately as possible. So inside we have all of her dogs. We have Puma, Jiggy, Phoenix, Thorgy, and I stole Cookie. So Cookie is currently living in my house. We have her little kitchen area, her table area, and if we head upstairs, we have Levin and Malachi's room. I tried to make it as accurate as possible. And finally, we have Aphmau's room. But anyway, if we go this way, instead of going into her house, down here we have a little path that is meant to lead to the statue of Lady Irene, which is also from Aphmau's Minecraft Diaries series. Now, we are going to pretend that this isn't an evoker, but it is one of my favorite things I built as well, and I just love this series so much. It was a huge part of my childhood, and I loved recreating it in this world. Anyways, if we go this way, I still have to connect the path, but over here is my nether portal. I'm not too happy with the little arch around it. However, I do like the location, so I will be improving upon that in the future. I also definitely need to connect that pathway because this is very dangerous. Now, if we make our way this way to the other side of the bridge, we have the Lighthouse, which I think is one of the cutest builds in this world. I tried to put a lot of detail in it with the rocks and the seashells around it. This is definitely one of my favorite builds in this world. If we follow the path down this way, here is the Cat Cafe. Now, I did get this design from someone else, so I will credit them in the description below. This was one of my favorite things that I built. I think it is so cute, and I think the chairs are also adorable. They have little hearts on them. If we make our way inside, we clearly have a ton of cats, and we also have cherry blossoms raining from the ceiling. I just think it is such a cute little area in here. A bunch of my mutuals named these cats, so they definitely have some weird names. And over here is the little cashier station, so I tried to make it look like a little kitchen, and they serve fish. Over here is our little cactus farm. I definitely overestimated how much cactus I would really need, but it's a really cute farm and I like the area that it's in. If we go down here, this is what I like to call the tree nursery. So when I went to the end, I found a bunch of saplings for different trees, and this is where I keep them all so that I don't have to continue traveling to the end in order to get more saplings and more wood. And finally, back this way is one of my favorite builds, and I highly recommend that anyone who is lost on what to build in their Minecraft world builds one of these. This is my map room. Yeah, I have a bunch of globes around, I have a little map thingy, and over here is a map of my world, and I think it is such a cute thing to have. This is just such a great thing to have in your world, and I highly recommend it to anyone. Here is the view from the outside. I think that it is so cute and a great addition to the world. And finally, over here is my little spawn area. This is where I have my waypoint and my little home thing so I never get lost. Here is a good look at the world all lit up. I think it is just so pretty. I highly recommend making little paths because they really make such a big difference in making your world look more put together. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this tour of my forever world, and I hope that it gave you some ideas for your own Minecraft world or to even start your own forever world. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye!